Good morning, everybody. We are here at the Mega Cabin, and today is a big day for AEM Construction. So today we have Tony's back, and he's getting the boiler hooked up downstairs, and then upstairs here behind this door, they're finishing all the flooring. So pretty exciting day. Let's check out what they got going on. So Joe's here, he's just getting prepped to finish all the flooring in here. As you can see, we've gotten quite a bit done. We've only got about a week left up here. We're gonna be bringing all the cabinets up tomorrow. We've got the fixtures in, so all that'll be left after this week will just be some touch-up stuff and then getting the countertops ordered. Tomorrow we got all the cabinets, and then all the appliances are coming in on Thursday. But we'll run down and take a look and see what Tony's got going on down here. We've got the boiler there, sidearm tank. Tony's gonna be getting all this hooked up here today. So this runs, the boiler runs all the in-floor heat, all that tubing we laid a month or two ago. So we're gonna get that running today, and then here we've been running the well out. So it's a brand new well, so we've run that out for a few days. Then this is like a variable system. So that allows me to set the pressure of the water coming into the house. So it's basically like a, same as the water you get in a city. So it's been pretty nice. We've been running it out and all the water looks good. So we'll check in here with Tony and see what he's got left to do. What are you working on today, Tony?
Well, I'm going to be getting this boiler all tied together. And then we're going to tie it into our sidearm or water heater. And then we got to wire it up. I got to get my kids today, so we'll probably just get the plumbing done on it. Come back tomorrow, wire it.
You're not gonna bring the kids back tonight?
They'd probably like it here.
Yeah, they would.
You wouldn't like my end results, what you get for my kids here. Permanent marker, all very nice new floor up there. Because that's all Daddy's got in his truck for markers, so. What else we got? Just the dehumidifier and the humidifier. And then we're doing the returns right now. No, he did the returns. So we got the 2 heat runs to finish up here. We gotta tie in your fresh air. We actually might get to the dehumidifier today yet.
You're gonna finish up all Troy's plumbing here?
I should. I'm a pretty good plumber. Yeah. Yeah, I'll just knock out the knockout and pee down the hole. We got a party.
How'd yesterday go?
Ah, it was lovely. Got to meet some nice people. And we found the crazy part was no problems, but it was low on charge. There was no leak that we could find.
Why? What was going on yesterday?
Well, you called me and said that one of the clients of our previous job, I should say, one of her sides is not cooling. So we went over there to take a look at why that was happening. Everything was running, but obviously it wasn't cooling, so we put our gauges on and found out that there was only about 12 or 15 psi in there. So we're like, well, there must have been a leak or something happened. You know, at an average at rest, it should be about 180, 190, depending on some outside temperature stuff.
And it was at 12?
It was at 12, yeah. So, but we pressurized it all up with nitrogen and everything and did check that way and couldn't really find anything. And then, well, we figured we'd do it in reverse in case it was a different way, and we took it down into, got a great vacuum number of about 300 microns. So, which is basically almost impossible to get to with a leak. So
she's good to go.
Yeah, recharged it up, and we added some dye just in case. If there is a leak or whatever, we can go back and try finding it. But we don't know if some kids might have, you know, went out there and were having fun and playing around a long time ago on the job site. Who knows? But when we left after it was installed, there was a lot more obviously product in there, and but there was no significant reason why it should be missing.
So she's good to go.
Yep, ready to rock and roll.
So that's one of the things you run into, even houses that you finished, you know, and you've been paid for it, project's done. You do run into issues, callbacks. You know, this house they moved in the winter, so they hadn't run the AC, so there's no way to know until now, a few months later, that the AC wasn't working. The key is to have guys that are willing to go fix issues when they come up. You know, if you're always going with the lowest bidding guy, or you're always going with the cheapest guy, a lot of times they're not gonna go back and fix stuff. You're basically just getting a taillight warranty. So that's one advantage of working with guys you know, and working with guys who, you know, part of their business is charged enough to deal with the problems that come up. So glad that that's resolved, but I'm sure there'll be a lot more issues over the next few months as these houses I sold last year, now they're starting to use the ACs and stuff like that. So we'll keep knocking it out. I'll be back in 5 minutes. So that is it for the mega cabin today. Now we're gonna head back to River Falls. I'm gonna meet with Nick and get some contracts signed. Maybe we'll stop over and see where we're gonna be building the big project. Good morning, everybody. We are out here today and we're getting started on brand new foundation. So behind me here, what they've got going on is they are scraping off all of the topsoil in the back there with the skid loader, and then with the excavator we're gonna start digging out the foundation for this house here. We'll see how fast it goes. We're hoping to get the footings maybe this afternoon, but I doubt that that's gonna happen. The excavation usually goes pretty quick, but that'd be a pretty tall ask, so I don't know if that's gonna happen. But let's see what they got going on here. Yep.
Okay. Talk, we shot off that stump, so I just transferred it over to the line. Here's your top wall. Just marked it on that sewer pipe. So this is inside the house, obviously. Here's your front stoop.
So one issue I'm finding out here today is, unfortunately, the water for this property, the shutoff is right in the driveway. So the downside on that is that somebody's probably gonna hit it. A lot of driveways have it. Like you can see this neighbor's. Theirs is in the driveway right there. But it's definitely a bummer because this is where everybody's gonna wanna pull in their trucks and their trailers. And this thing right here is right in the middle. So just one of those things that you can't really control where they put it when they put the lots in, and it is what it is. So they've got a pretty good start here on digging this foundation, but now we're gonna head up and see what's going on at the mega cabin. We are back up here at the mega cabin, and the floors are all done, so we're gonna check that out. And Tony is just finishing up the HVAC here. So let's see what this looks like. Really happy with how the floors turned out. It's not the first flooring that I actually chose, but once I saw the full-size pieces of the ones we chose, unfortunately I had to have that sent back. But I'm really glad I did, because this turned out a lot better. So it's looking really good. We're gonna get this covered up here today, and then tomorrow Jeremy and all the trim carpenters will be back up here, and we're gonna start getting the whole upstairs trimmed out, and hopefully we'll be getting the cabinets here pretty soon.